Today is a special day. I got 3 tarantulas in the mail from Stamps Tarantulas. This is the very first time I've ordered from him, and from the way things were packed, I'm pretty sure that I will order from him again. Thank you, Rachel, for recommending him to me. I already have the setup here. Here's the setup of my new tarantula. It looks to be about 3 inches just by peering in the bottle. Going to give you some hints as to what it could be. It is a terrestrial / burrower, so I made sure I put a good cave in there and plenty of substrate. They also like it on the damp side. Here's a big clue, is they are New World, they do have urticating hairs, but rather than just having urticating hairs on their abdomen, they also have urticating hairs on the back legs. So when they get in a threat posture, they turn their back towards you and kind of lift their legs up and their abdomen up so they can appear bigger, and they can flick the hairs at you. And I've heard that their hairs are really bad. So, by giving you that hint, you think you can figure out what it is? Mega-phobema robustum. Very neatly packed in here. Let's have a look. I can't find my tripod, so I'm having to kind of balance my camera in a weird sort of way. As you can see, very neatly packed in there, and it's just a little damp, which is good, since they prefer it damp. Very, very tightly wrapped and secure in there, to the point where I might have a little trouble pulling this out. His butt's facing me. Not that that's any consolation with the kind of hairs that they have, but I might can just lure him out with the tongs. Let me see. Or her. I'm hoping it's a she, but sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. Well, that plan didn't work. I'm so afraid I'll hurt the tea. So, I'll try to pull it. I'm not worried about a bite from this one at this point, because, like I said, its butt's facing me, but it can definitely flick hairs if it wanted to. I'm having to use my fingers to try to pull this out. Maybe some of you have some old tricks up your sleeve on how to get these type things out easily without injuring the tea or whatnot. Oh, he's going deeper in there too. See how I'm pulling this out? It's not working. Well, I told you, very tightly packed in there. Okay. You're just going lower and lower and lower in there. Yeah, I can see where this one has already flicked a whole bunch of hairs. Look at that. His bottom is a little bare. But we're not surprised now, are we? Oop. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful tarantula. Mega-phobema robustum. I think the common name is Colombian large, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, this tarantula was securely put in there. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, you're going to be a little feisty little thing, aren't ya? Yeah, I know you're scared. This is territory you're not used to. Yes, I know. Yes, I got you some water. Very good. I really like these. They grow up to be about 6 to 8 inches in leg span, depending on whether you have a male or a female. I'm hoping this is a female, but I haven't gotten a good ventral shot. But yes, they get pretty large. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I hope you like your new home. This enclosure might be a little too big for you, but it won't take you long to grow into it. They are very large. They get very large and bulky, so I figure, well, might as well go ahead. And they like to burrow and stuff, so I got you plenty of hydration, humidity, and we'll let you get used to your new home before we feed you. Oh, you look well fed now anyway. But yes, great. Sorry it took me so long just to take the tea out, but I didn't want to harm it. And it even has some more paper down there, and it had some at the very top too. But yeah, that tarantula was nice and cozy in there. All right, well, I think I'll take some pictures of this beauty and we'll move on to the next new tarantula that I got. As you can see, the Mega-phobema robustum is already interested in checking out the burrow. That's what they like. So I made sure I went ahead and snapped a few pictures of this one, because who knows when I will see it again. Hopefully it won't stay as burrowed as my old worlds do, but I'm pretty sure that this one already likes her new home. All right, next. Here's the enclosure of my next tarantula. It is an arboreal. Well, I really can't tell you that much without giving it away, but it is a tarantula that is entirely purple. It is one of my favorites of the genus, if not my favorite. So let's have a look. Alright guys, what do you think? What do you think this is? They give you a little clue? The purple isn't really showing right now, but you can probably tell that this is definitely an arboreal by the way the pads look on the legs. This is an avic. This is probably my favorite avic, if not my second favorite avic. This is the Avicularia purpurea. I love purple. Red's my favorite color, but purple is my second favorite color, so I'm really excited to have a purple tarantula. So we're gonna have this cute little guy or girl go into their new home. Isn't it cute? Yeah, they too like it a little more on the moist side. So I'll make sure there's plenty of humidity in there. Too small to drink from a lid, but I got plenty of droplets of water in there so I can take a drink. Isn't it darling? Alright, you think you can manage to get in there for me? No, let's not get that way. Don't Avix have the cutest little walk you've ever seen? Oh, yes. Already wants to get out. Hi, sweetie. And by the way, for those of you who do this in your bathroom, you want to make sure your sink is closed, your drain, because this tea could very easily slip through there. And it's always good to have a catch cup ready. So, what do you think of this little cutie pie? Alright, well, before it gets too adventurous, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and put it in its new home. Poecilotheria Metallica. Alright, let's see what the third tarantula is. And here's a similar setup as the last one. Another arboreal. I like it a little bit on the humid side. Frankie Cato, are you paying attention to this one? This is my favorite Poecilotheria. Can you guess what it is? I've never owned one of these, and the only way I can afford it is to get a small one. But hey, it'll grow up. I'd rather get more than one tarantula than like one expensive one. So let's take a look at the Poecilotheria Metallica. And here, folks, is my 3/4 of an inch Poecilotheria Metallica. I've wanted one of these for a long time, and Frankie Cato has been trying his hardest to get me to buy one. And yes, it's a small one, but hey, it's going to grow up to be a large beauty. Hopefully it'll be a female, but you know, it's just the gamble you take when you get a small one. And I wanted to buy more than one tea, so I couldn't afford just to buy. I mean, I didn't feel right just buying one expensive tea, but yeah. They're not much to look at in color right now, but when they get older, gonna be gorgeous. In my opinion, this is the Poecilotheria Metallica, the Goody Sapphire Ornamental, is the most beautiful tarantula in the world that I've seen. That's just my opinion. But, so yeah. Very fast, potent venom, old world. So, you don't want to be bitten by one of these. But I will enjoy watching this one grow and pray that it's a female. And as you can imagine, they're very fast. So there you have it, folks. Had it completely rolled up like this, snug as a spider in a rug. Well, I hope you enjoy your new home. Got plenty of moisture in there for you to have a drink. And of course, your little towel that you were wrapped up in was a little damp, so that was good. Packing was perfect, guys. So thank you, Stamps Tarantulas. I highly recommend that you order from him. So I'm going to put him or her into its enclosure. Alright. Look at that. You see that little bitty thing? You see that? That little baby, 3/4 of an inch Poecilotheria Metallica is giving me a threat posture. See that? Look. Sorry folks, my battery died. But I came back and it's still in a similar position it was in earlier. Maybe not, maybe the leg's not so tall. But yeah, it was giving me a little bitty threat posture. Wasn't that cute? Yeah, it took me a while to get he or she in there. It just didn't want to get off that little towel there. Isn't that sweet? Look at that little baby. Alright, so I finally get my dream tea. They're a lot more common these days, which means they're not as expensive as they used to be, but still a little on the pricey side for me to get a larger one. So I will just try to be patient and watch this one grow. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing my 3 new teas. And again, thank you Stamps Tarantulas. Highly recommend you buy from this guy. He's awesome. Alright, see you next time.